Well. Welcome back, team. Thank you so much for joining Mr. Full Profit. As you guys know, today it's Wednesday evening, and what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be going over Bitcoin. Okay, I don't see no one's talking about Bitcoin too much. I'm gonna go ahead. We gotta go ahead and pay attention to Bitcoin. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm Mr. Full Profit. The purpose of me is to teach you how to trade and also how to do long-term stock investment as well. Okay. Again, I thank you guys, ladies, for all my subscribers. It seems like we're getting momentum. I'm really happy with the comments. So my job here is to try to break down as much as I can to make sure that you guys understand. Let's go ahead and take a look at the coin, Bitcoin. All right. As you guys know, today Bitcoin did go up about 726. Let me go ahead. I'm sorry about that. Let me go ahead and get the video closer so you guys can see exactly. I'm sorry about that. I'm a single person here at my studio. Again, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that you guys can see it. Okay, allow me 1 second. Okay. Sorry. Okay, team. Let's go ahead and break down Bitcoin. Okay, this is my daily chart. Right now, I'm using Trading View. So again, I explain. Usually, I have many platforms. I have Schwab, which is Stick or Swim. I have Rebull, and I have Trading View, and I have Robinhood as well. Okay, so pretty much there is different platform I use for different research. But what I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys here, okay, and ladies, what we're gonna do is that this is the daily chart. As you guys can see, this is daily. I'm gonna go ahead and mark what was the high of Bitcoin at one point. From what I'm seeing here, the high of Bitcoin was about somewhere around 73,679. Okay. Now, team, what we're gonna discuss here, my main focus, and I know I'm getting that a lot because the MACD is one of my juicy way of making money. Just forget about the price action. Let's pretend that there is no price action, okay? Let's just make sure that we look at the movement of the MACD. I call it exponential moving average, okay? The lines. As you can see, is in a slope of going down or going down or going down. Just like we pay attention to the bottom of a reverse, let's just do the same thing with the lines, the MACD lines as well. There is a momentum. You guys see has this one is a little lower, and the second one, I'm talking about the red MACD. We're paying attention to the red because remember, we always use the end of the red MACD most of the time once it's above. That's the only secret juice that we use it. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. It's not validated when the MACD is not fully, the lines of the MACD is not fully above. Be aware, team, be aware. Again, at Mr. Full Profit, we pay attention closely to our MACD, okay? So this is, let me see if I could go ahead and draw something, if it will allow me to draw something here. Bam, okay? This is 1. This is 2. And this is 3, okay? 3rd. As you can see, lower, higher, and higher. So we all agree, okay? But don't worry about the price action at all. Let's just focus on the wave. Remember, always remember, The hammer candle pattern is, I call it a pin bar, right? I know everybody love it. This is a 3-stage. Look, I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna underline it. And I'm gonna draw something for you as well. Remember when we spoke about this here? Oops, sorry here. Remember, we always say, when it's a 3 candle with a pin bar, what you could do, okay? Again, you could wait. Let me go ahead and put this here. Let's draw a line. Okay, this is a red. Once it convert above, this is a 3 candle, remember, above that, down, the candle before the last one, before the pin bar, once the green candle overlap the top, even though it hasn't turned green yet on the MACD, and above, that's the keyword, and above the 0, team, what did they do here? Perfect position from 62,700 to almost 68,000. Okay, so let me make sure that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I think that you guys could see the example that I'm talking about. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So let me go ahead and just make sure you guys could kind of see. I know the light is a little bright. I'm sorry about that. I'm looking for some intern editing team. So if you guys know anyone that's interested, go ahead and send me a comment so you guys could kind of help me out. I'll be telling you guys, I'll be working close with that one special student, and you'll be able to benefit from making profit with Mr. Full Profit. Okay, it goes with the name, Mr. Full. Now, team, I'm sorry about that. Look at this. Perfect example. I want you guys to do a back test on this strategy I'm giving you guys. Lower low of the MACD. Okay? Now, I want to go ahead. What is a MACD? I'm gonna go ahead and explain. There is many definitions. The MACD is the moving average. Convergence, divergence is a momentum indicator that show you the relationship between two moving average of a security price. Okay? Some people says it's a momentum oscillator primarily used to trade trends. I agree. So, but let's forget about the formula. There is we don't need to know too much about the formula. It's a pattern. Now, you guys see exactly that pattern. Now, what I usually do a back test. So now we already seen that pattern, right? Remember I said don't worry about the price action on the daily chart. You could also trade it, but it's not fully ready. We want the line of the moving average above. I'm gonna go ahead and show you another one, another pattern that validate. Okay, so this pattern, it was around, I'll say February, right? Let's look at it. Team, this pattern was all the way from last year, November 23rd, and it's been going consolidation. The most important thing, if you look at this line, you see how it finally went above. It been bouncing. It was above, but it was also consolidating, not doing too much movement. But the moment that the trend start forming and you can see a smaller MACD, red here, I call it a squeeze of the MACD. Takes over, especially from a smaller green candle, It's bullish, baby. It's money in the bank, money in the bank. And again, you got to know when to take your profit, of course. So from 52,015 to 73, that's almost 20,000 points. Team, this is all you need to make money at Mr. Full Profit. My goal is to teach you how to use the MACD. There is many thousands of indicators. Everybody has something to say about indicators, or I have the best AI indicator. But the basic, it's here. Now, let me go ahead. Let's break down QQQ today. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and try to bring it to 2 minutes chart. Okay, let's make it 3 minutes. Because I have the free version of the trading view. There is no need to pay for it if you know what you're doing. Team, I'm going to show you another trick. Again, when it comes to trading ETF. We was able to profit because, again, I always follow. If you look at, this is QQQ. I'm going to show you guys NVIDIA as well. Okay? Now, this is pre-market. The blue and brown area is called the pre-market. Say that you decide to put a line under this, right? Pre-market. This is the bottom of the pre-market. So many bounce. It's called bounce, bounce, bounce. You see? Whenever a candle bounce, you measure it. And you could put a top as well. Make it easy. For you to feel comfortable, go ahead and put a top. So you are within the zone. It's called consolidation. Consolidation, like a wave. Now, team. Now we're going to do something totally different. Let me make sure that you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing as well. Okay? I think that you guys can see it. Let me go ahead and move the light a little bit so you guys can see it more. Okay? So now, this is the opposite of the MACD. As you going in, look at the MACD, how the MACD is struggling. Now, picture this. This is stock now. We're talking about QQQ ETF, right? Pretend that there is no price action again. Look at what happened with the lines on the MACD. Do you guys see exactly what's been happening? It's been bouncing around, struggling to do something heavy, like we saw earlier, right? Like an uptrend. Guess what it did at the market open? After the last push of the green, it went below the red MACD. Anytime that you see those lines go below, start taking position. Now, let me go ahead and try to put some indicator for you, if you guys like. Let me see here. I don't think it's necessary, but let me see if I could put some moving average. Excuse me. Moving average exponential. Okay. All right. This is one of those moving average exponential, right? Let me go ahead and make it the knife. Okay, which is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make it yellow so you guys can see it better. Now, it's a simple math. All you need is one. The 9 EMA. Now, to be sure that you really in the safe zone, as long the candle is below the 9, which will be here, and it crossed the support of pre-market, baby, look at this, downfall. and simple. So that means that you could have trade, you could have took a short like I did today, make some great profit from 490 all the way to 488 with 50 contracts or 100 contracts. That's about $2 run. If you want, you could go back and look at my videos. We spoke about it. We are not trying to be greedy and say, oh yes, QQQ is gonna give me $4 or $5. Your goal is to try to go and get at least 30 to 40% and start and leave the runners run. When I say runners, is the rest of the stocks, the contracts that you have. So you sell half once you reach 30, 40%, so that way, in case it does a pullback, that you don't get stopped out or lose money, right? But once you take that trade, make sure you have a goal. Say that I took a trade today, right, at 490.84. My stop loss was around here automatically. If it would have reversed and go up, I would have been stopped out. That's it. Try it again. So you could have made some money on that downturn. I just want to make sure I honestly make my audience understand the MACD. Forget about the price action for now. Focus on the line. Once the line is forced to go under and you see a red candle, baby, go ahead and start taking it. We're in the money. Okay? With a stop loss. Quick stop loss. Because if it does reverse right away, you'll lose a lot of money. But now, as you can see here, as it's trending, again, that's our favorite bar, right? The second, let's go ahead and put a line here. You remember, we spoke about it. It broke. We taking that upside. So you could have took it both sides. From 488 to 490. That's another $1.50. It's a simple math. There is no trick to it. At Mr. Full Profit, we're not here to try to make things difficult. We are here to make sure that you understand how to take position. I'm going to show more videos about other patterns, but that's the basic I want you to get. If you cannot get the basic, you're not going to make the money. And we are not here to try to preach that you're going to make a quick buck. You're going to become rich and overnight. This is not the game. You're in the wrong place. We are here growing your account. As a matter of fact, go ahead and like and subscribe. I also have a Patreon on my YouTube. If you like, you could join. And let's see, I'll be giving at least 5 picks every Sundays for 2 weeks or 3 weeks out. Option calls or puts. It depends what the pattern is. And I'll help you as well. Look for the stock as well, so that way you could be independent as well, so that way you could take extra trade if you like. But again, team, that was the breakdown. We're going to be paying attention to Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to shoot up? We're not sure yet. But according to the weekly chart, it's looking good. I'm not making this thing up, team. You guys see what's happening under the weekly chart? Look at the MACD. The MACD is reversing now with a green candle. It's crossing. And all they need to do, again, you see the difference between, I could call it different. We have different name for it. Dragonfly, everybody call it different because it's a smaller under the weekly. But if you look at the daily, that's a weekly chart. Look at the daily chart. It's more a little bit like a hammer candle. So as you go further, you can see it shrink. It kind of shrink more. But guess what? I call it that right now. It's kind of squeezing right now. The green mountain is forming. So I won't be surprised within the 2 weeks that Bitcoin to the moon. And now, if Trump get elected, like he spoke about, he's a coin guy as well. Be aware, DJT will be making a run as well. Okay, so Trump media, social media platform will be going crazy. So if he wins, He's on his favor. It's already hit bottom of 11. Now he's at 32. Great opportunity to double your profit. Now he's a little late. You could still stretch it, but I'll be careful. So team, again, thank you so much for joining us. And go ahead and check my Patreon. You could sign up, and if you like the content, share it with your friend. And I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate all the team. You guys are motivating me more to trying to put more content out. And I'm gonna do my best to make sure that we could grow our account together and make it simple. It's not about, oh my God, we're gonna get Lamborghini right away. Oh my God, no. We're gonna slowly, we're gonna work together, and we're gonna get to that step where you can make 10, 15, 20,000 a day or more. All right. So again, thank you so much. And that was the plan that I had today to share with you Bitcoin, because I see it moving creepy, especially under MACD, under weekly. Like I tell you guys, these are I do my research, my daily and weekly. That's where I love the sweet spot for option. So stay tuned. We're gonna keep a look at Bitcoin throughout the night, and we'll keep you updated with all the news as well. Thank you so much, and have a great night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.